What's up, everybody? This is Kodi Fire TV, bringing you an overview of all of Kodi per se. You know, we have a lot of people asking, how do you do this? How do you do that? What does it actually do? And for those, this is more for people, I would say, like more of a noob kind of level for Kodi, but not only that, also to kind of get around our build and just kind of see how everything works instead of just saying, oh, hey, just go there, it does this and that. But we'll do a step-by-step series. We'll cover movies, we'll cover the TV shows, the sports, and we're going to cover like maintenance, and of course live TV, and also the new Dexter TV. See how that all works. And also, you know, C-Cloud. Let's not forget about C-Cloud, which is a good TV add-on. But let's start from the beginning here. For example, we'll start with music. Music's not really talked about a lot in the Kodi community. Some people do utilize it, but let's cover what we have here. I mean, if you go through all these, of course, these are just like shortcuts, main shortcuts to those exact things. And when we click on music on our build here, I believe it just takes you to the general area where you actually, if you want to do music add-ons from here, additional ones, if you have a playlist, if you want to add your own music, if you have a server in the house that you want to go ahead and do, or I would say just and get the music from, you can do it from here. You click on here, you link to your server, it'll scan the server or your drive, whatever, and then it'll add the music on there. But also we include some of the shortcuts to what most of the people use, I guess you can say. Old school karaoke, the Sunfly. I mean, I remember back in the day, you can download the database. It'll take a few minutes or so, depending on your speed. And once you download, you can search any song, and it's just like the old school karaoke TV. You know, like you can do browse tracks if you want. Try A. We'll do ABC by the Jackson 5, and it's going to take a few minutes here to load. Bear with me here, but yeah, it'll take you to the old style karaoke. So you can hook up your Kodi box to some kind of karaoke system and output, like it says vocal 1, vocal 2, boom, 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 whatever. You get the idea, you know, music kicks on. So it's that kind of a karaoke. So that's what that app, or I should say add-on, is good for. And of course you can do the YouTube style also. Beats One Radio, we added it here. I know some of the streams have been off, but you can try various different ones, see how that works. You click on them. Like I said, it's been taking, Kodi's been acting a little funny today, so doesn't do this all the time, but I said just today it's been acting a little kind of weird, a little slow. I'm not going to say sluggish because it's not really sluggish, but just in general, like it takes a few seconds longer to load today for some reason, but not sure what it is, if it's the Wi-Fi that we've been using or just Kodi in general. But like I said, with Beats Radio, some works. I'm not going to spend too much time on that. But next one, Boiler Room, of course, SoundCloud. Now with SoundCloud, you can set it up, you can explore, you can search. I don't know what's on there. Just like what kind of music. Say you like house music, you want to search for Cascade. You'll go on there and it pulls up whatever's new, and then you hit play and so on. But you can log in with your credentials and it'll save it. Same thing with Pandora. Once you open Pandora, enter a username, and then it comes up, and then you can actually have it, you know, it'll load all your playlists and all your settings from your actual app, Pandora app. So that's why it's not popping up on here. Iheartradio, same thing. And like I said, for the music part of this, you can cover a lot. You know, you can add music and so on, but it's pretty much the same thing in a general plain vanilla version of Kodi. But like I said, every build, mod, whatever you want to call them now, you know, there's people saying, oh, it's because you changed a background, you changed this and that's not a build. But I mean, that's a totally another subject where we can focus on builds and what they have. But for this build, Kodi Fire, so we plan to change a lot of it, but for now it is what it is. Just wanted to create a simple build that people can utilize and just get around. Nothing too complicated, not too much stuff going on, not too many animations. Just give me straight to the point. I want TV shows, I want music, I want movies. Just give me to those sources and that's it. No BS and so on. But anyhow, let's cover the movie part of it. So if you go to movies in our build, it's just going to take you to, I think, to Genesis shortcut. The general movies, what's new, I believe. And we have a little mod here with the Add-Ons Silva, which gives you this nice layout. You get a background, you get a full screen of the movies. And Genesis, for those that have been using Kodi for a while, it's the go-to app for some people. I mean, I always tell people don't rely too much on it. There are plenty of other add-ons, but people love Genesis, and shout out to the developer for staying up to date with updates and constantly working on this. It's a hell of a job, and to make pretty much make us happy for a free add-on. And there was rumors that it's supposed to be paid add-on now and so on, but I mean, once you get the updates, he automatically tells you, hey, this is a free add-on, it is what it is, and he tries to maintain the best possible. And, shout out to everybody that involved in the community, because it does become more of a hobby than actual viewing. Something breaks, we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter right away, we're like, oh my god, what's going on, how do we fix this? And let's just be thankful that we get this kind of service, and we'll see how long it lasts. But for now, let's try this. What it does now, it'll load an app, it tries to clean out the sources, and pretty much the ones that time out, the remaining sources are the ones that it picks up, I believe. Once it hits 100%, it now kind of gives you that full list of, hey, this is what I think is working, so give it a shot, and so on. So let's try this movie Max. I'm not going to play the whole thing, do the copyright like I always say in my videos. Had several videos got taken down because of short notice, footage of this and that, and audio and so forth. But let's just try what it is here, and as long as it loads up, shows you something, and then see, there it goes. It's sorting through all the different links. It pulls up the working cycle right here, and then it should load the movie. So like I said, once it comes on, I'm just gonna briefly play a little bit of it and so on. I think it's on version 5.1.1. I could be wrong as of today's date, but normally it does not take this long. Like I said, I don't know if it's just traffic in Kodi lately, all the sources, and people are hitting all the same things, but it's been acting kind of slow today, not every day. Just today I've been having some issues with everything, so doing the best we can with this, people. But this is what Genesis does. Or what it does now, I should say. Before, it was you had to go through all of them, what works, to see if this works. If that doesn't work, they've been through so many changes, and this is one possible fix. We had different tweaks as far as the links. Let's change the source order and so on. We can go on and on and on. But yeah, see, for some reason, I don't know if it's just that movie, but let's try. Let's see. Let's try Tut. So do the same thing. It's really hard to say with Kodi what works, what's gonna be the best, but it all depends. Various factors, your connection, your add-ons, etc. Like, for example, I said no stream. I'm not going to focus too much more time on this if Genesis is not working right now. Like I said, it's just been today, and I know some people are like, oh, it doesn't work at all, but you got to be patient, especially for something that's free. We can't just be like, hey, I need it now. If you want something that's working reliable 100% you're going to definitely need to pay for it. So there are other options. Let's try one channel. Kind of like the same thing. Like I said, I incorporated this layout to various sources or various add-ons, so it works differently. One channel works a little bit differently. It's been around for a while too. It populates different things. The highest views were pretty much the best ones you can get. DVD, cam, and all. See, it loads pretty quick. But like I said, I'm not gonna play all of it. Don't want to get booted again. But they're pretty reliable. They maintain the website, the database, a lot, so all your new content gets pushed on there. Click is another good source. I haven't tried it in a while, but you can go through all these different ones. Popcorn Flicks. I know popcorn time has been an issue. It's totally up to your discrepancy if you want to use popcorn time sources sometimes, because it is considered a torrent, and of course if you're downloading, you know, lately all the companies have been sending out notices for piracy. You know, you're downloading this, downloading that. Just keep that in mind with popcorn time. That was an issue that I seen throughout Facebook and different sources. Like, hey, is popcorn time good? It is, but like I said, you have to be careful. Get a VPN. There is IPv Vanish, I believe, which we have. We can post a link to that later on and go from there, but just be careful with anything that's torrent related, peer-to-peer, because once you download it, you know, you download it regardless, and then that's where you kind of get in trouble. Streaming is a whole different topic, but let's just keep it at that for now. We're trying Click again. I haven't used this in a while. I'm not sure if there's an update or we have to update it here, but I'm just going to see how this works. I just want to give you a general idea of how things work in Kodi, then inside of our Kodi Fire build. Like I said, I might break this video down into multiple areas, but for now, let's just keep rolling with the Entertainment Hub. It's been a pretty good source. You get your TV shows, you get your documentaries. It searches through different things. For example, TVHQ, you can try it, latest episodes, and just kind of depends on what you want. iZombie, try that. It's been a pretty good source to use to go like a go-to in the past. I mean, I still use it from time to time. Like I said, it just depends on what you like, how you like to use Kodi, and then after a while, you kind of have your own way of using it. Your go-to apps, your shortcuts, and what's good for this kind of movie, what's good for that kind of movie, etc. TV shows, you know, you'll pretty much figure out your own way of getting around Kodi. Doesn't matter if it's you know, this build, the plain build they have, or you know, all the other popular ones, you know, the Beast, Spins. There's plenty out there, but you know, whatever you like, and as long as it works. This is just to give you a general idea, because they all pretty much use the same add-ons. It's just the way we lay things out, make them look for you, you know, how we have them set for you, and so on. So, but that's Entertainment Hub. Again, Genesis, the way we have our set, you know, is we pretty much wanted to choose the best apps for each category. Of course, Ice Films, I think they do now support on clicks. I think they support ads, so you'll just see like an ad pop up. I'm not sure if they're still doing it. Haven't used it in several weeks, but if it comes up, you click on it, and it'll take you to an ad, and then it, you know, right away your film, TV show, etc. comes up. But it's been one of the go-to ads since, you know, the beginning of time. Ice Films, along with which was one channel before, now it's PrimeWire. But you can check it out. You know, they have a bunch of HD content, which is good, and you can also do favorites. Try this really quick, see if it pops up or not, and then we can go from there. No ads popped up this time, but like I said, you might get them once in a while, or you might get a CAPTCHA where you actually put in your, you know, whatever's on the display to get access. Phoenix is a good app. It has movies, it has TV shows, it has international live TV. It's pretty much loaded with a bunch of different stuff, and we have a set here for the movies, but like I said, you have everything here. It's a heck of a source. Also recommend Phoenix Salts also, and one of the favorites is the Mutts Nuts. You can go on there. Like I said, we have the category set to whatever we're in, so right now we're focusing on the movie part of it still. You can click on this, and shout out to developer of Mutts Nuts. Keep up the good work. You know, I think you're on my top 10 as far as add-ons, and hopefully you know, it'll be around for a while. Zeus, I still have it on here. I know it's gone down, but now it's actually, yeah, it's not even coming up no more, so I got to take that out and replace it with other things. So TV shows, you go on TV shows, if you click on the main category, we have it set to iStream. iStream is it's a heck of a, what can I say, it's an add-on that's kind of like the go-to if you can't find anything. If you like to combine everything in one source, it's like a plug-in, and you can do like a super search pretty much. Think of it as super search, and it pulls all the different TV shows, all the movies, everything from every source combined pretty much. So we can do most popular, you can search in there, and like I said, as long as you set it, well, it's actually set up once, and this is what you get. It'll pretty much bring up all the popular content. It has an ad. It runs for a little bit, but once it's loaded, then it searches pretty much everywhere throughout the internet, I believe, in different sources, not just within Kodi sources, to get you different things. So, for example, if you want, let's see, views, sending, American Horror Story, you can click on it, and it'll bring up all the different seasons. It's a pretty good app to try out, you know. I like it, by the way. It's one of my favorite shows right now. I've been watching all of them, and it's something to get into. It's a good one. Lady Gaga's in there, and it's pretty interesting. But that's iStream. And then we have Click, one channel again, you know, different ones. Most popular is going to be Genesis, Ice Films, and then of course, let's go back to Genesis really quick. You can do the same thing in Ice Films. If you go here, it'll bring up your TV shows. But if you go to like My Genesis, and then you can store all your movies, favorite TV shows, etc. All you got to do is, when you're on something, say latest movies or whatever category you're on, say you want this one, you hit the option button. Let's see if I can do it from here. I'm on my laptop, but let's see, it's not working. There it goes. And then you can add to your favorites, and then it'll be, and then the next time you go to My Genesis, it'll be in there. Most popular, it is My Genesis, Ice Films. You can search here. Searching here brings up the search in Genesis. Latest episodes, I believe it's Stream Engine, which is a pretty cool engine. They set things up according to calendar dates. TV for me is also pretty good. Try it, you know, it's all TV episodes and so on. And then I think new episodes, we have it linked to, which was Zeus, but I have to see if that even brings up anything. I actually got to change it, but we'll go from there. Video add-ons, and people have a different, so we'll start video add-ons. So you can add video content here through your library. Same thing as the music. You can sync your music and all that good stuff. And then also, this is a way to see what else is on your Kodi build. If you want to scroll down, you kind of hit the right arrow, and it jumps down further, and it brings up every category you have here on here. And then add-ons will be like your program add-ons and so on. But on this build, we have it set to do different things. So NaviX, it's one of the old school, since the Xbox Media Center started, etc. You know, people started utilizing this. This is how I first started with the XBMC, which is now Kodi. It's a heck of a different thing. You can go through here, different categories, movies, TV shows. There's just tons. I do highly recommend NaviX. Again, probably in top 10 along with other ones. Clear cache in our build, we have it set. You click on it and it does just that. It clears your cache, and be sure to clear your cache once in a great while. And then we have the raw maintenance, which is for when you have issues, it starts to slow down. Same thing, clear your cache, hit it once, delete that, so on. Clearing cache, thumbnails, clear your thumbnails, purge packages. And what this is good for, if you have like a Fire TV stick, you hit that part, or that, I would say that point where your memory is full, low, so and so, that's when you would do something like that. That frees up the memory. Programs, takes you to the programs. You really don't want to mess with any of this too much unless you're doing other stuff, but you have to be know what you're doing in here. You don't want to start configuring things. You don't want to mess around with the maintenance tool too much unless you're pretty advanced. And then again, the iView guide. I'm kind of iffy on this. It's cool, it's set up, but we have it set here, and of course it comes up, but it's becoming a lot of maintenance. I know I have to set it up once, like I took it off last night, I added it again, but I have to reset it. Normally you would have all your programming on here, and that's just another video to do on that. Or there's plenty of other videos on the iView TV. I think it did get updated today. Cloud TV, they just rolled out, I believe it's the source where you can actually go on there, upload your own stuff as users. So whatever content we have, we can add to this community, and it'll be part of this list. So that's very cool about Cloud TV to do, because not only is just them involved in maintaining it, it's also, hey, people out in the community, sorry, I have kind of a little allergy going on, but it might sound a little stuffy. Anyhow, but people involved in the community want to contribute. It's a good way to contribute, and there's a tutorial, and I will post something on that also, link to it, where you can go on there, upload your own content. It is a good source for live TV. I believe you can incorporate it into the iView TV guide. Like I said, there are tutorials out there, but like again, that's another subject. Dexter did get updated 2.0, so we're looking at Dexter 2.0, and you have Canadian channels, US, UK, and of course everyone's favorite. I gave up on IPTV Stalker a long time ago, got tired of it, got tired of all these different alternatives that were out there and so on, but Dexter's been pretty reliable, and these channels are not maintained by him, as there is discrepancy right here. Try 2-3 times, they might work. They don't control the channels. Not these channels, the Stalker channels. The other channels they do maintain, so if it does go down, give it a little bit of time and they'll pretty much come up whenever they get to it. But be sure to donate to Dexter also, Dexter TV, and for the hard work. It's just they try to keep up and with the community and make us happy by doing live TV for all of us, That's a heck of a job. But like I said, this is the Stalker part of it, which is not working that well, but just kind of play around with this, see if it works. Like I said, sometimes you need to try them 2 to 3 different times. But that's again the Stalker part section, I should say, not part in Dexter TV. You go back to Dexter TV, live TV. You can do US, you can do entertainment, you can try Fox, see what works. There are different channels, different lineups on here that do work, and like I said, it just takes time. And just live TV is pretty hard to maintain sometimes, but when it's done right, it's done right. That one works. TBS, we'll try TBS. Give that a shot. That should come up, and like I said, HD quality. Again, big thanks to the Dexter TV team. Follow them on YouTube and Twitter. I think Opti Games for You. I could be wrong, but I'll post that as also. And again, like channel pair, Operation Robocop's a heck of an app. I think it just got updated, but yeah, it's not coming up. I'll have to fix that. There is an update for that. International TV, same thing. VDub TV. has always been good. You know, you get a lot of UK content, live sports, live TV. We'll see what's on here. Be sure to donate to them. You can if you want to keep things going. And he does provide some live TV, different channels. Like I said, it varies with live TV. I mean, to me, it's not really important. I can just wait for something to come out later on, catch it on the links or whatever, Genesis, one channel and all that, But this is a good source. Wolf IP TV is good for the Latin channels, Spanish community. You can go through all the different sources, music, adult section, movies in Spanish. They have a pretty good section. Pinoy Abroad, again, this is for the Filipino community. This is not live TV. These are just kind of like your on-demand little clips or different things. International channel, which is linked to Wolf IPTV. No, Phoenix, I should say. Yeah, you can go in here, whatever different language, nationality, whatever you prefer. It's all in here. You click on it, it gives you, for example, try France. It'll give you, a different list, whatever they have, their radio, they are TV shows, and so on. And Phoenix is a heck of an app for that, for live TV, sports, TV shows, you name it. It works pretty well, and at all the different things. But I'm not gonna stress off of that one. File CB 1.3. I believe this is another Spanish add-on that we incorporated. Same thing, you have all those different things, sports, education, movies, and all that. Kodi Flicks is also a different one for Spanish. You get Spanish HQ, you get documentaries and all that for the Latin Spanish community. We cover that. Cartoons, of course, you can go to cartoons and you can search cartoons and it'll pull up any cartoon. You say you like Batman, it'll do Batman. Brings up different ones. I think it's tied to Cartoons 8 or Super Cartoons, I can't recall. But it should pop up here shortly and go from there. But Cartoons 8, I think it needs to be updated. So characters, this is Super Cartoons. You click on here, old favorites, cartoons, relive some of your childhood memories. The Disney collection is going through Phoenix. It's very cool. You can kind of find any movie from the 30s up to now, and it's pretty cool, all the Disney stuff. Kiddie cartoons, Super Cartoons, again, watch cartoons most popular. They're all tied to different ones, and I think there is some anime. I'm not sure. Watch Cartoons does a lot of anime too, if you're into anime. What else is here? Sports Devil. Sports, our favorite sports app, pay-per-view and all that. You click on here, whatever source you try. Actually, let's try Xenox. Has been pretty okay recently, but we'll try to see what is working right now. I'll try this one. And like I said, it's just kind of like an overview of all the different things for sports. You name it. We just want you to understand the ins and outs of Kodi, this build, and in general, like all your, your playing build, and every build is different, but at least you know what does what with each add-on. So, I'm not going to wait for that to load right now. Chooses to try to load, but like I said, they're all different. That works most of the time. Kodi Streams is a paid one. KodiStreams.tv. You can pay for it. Get sports, live, some live TV, I think, and then pay-per-views. NBA full games. Click on there. It does replays. Sports, I believe it's in the RoboCop, Operation RoboCop, but again, I have to update it so it can work, and there is an update. So it's not coming up. And then, of course, sports through Phoenix. SportsAccess.se has been one of my favorites. You go on there. It's a paid service. You can pay things like $6 for a day, $12 for a month, or 3 months, like $20-something. But you can check out the full information. SportsAccess.se. And see, so RoboCop timed out. there's a new add-on. They were having some issues earlier, hosting issues, like it says right there, but that should be taken care of. It's a heck of an app. You get everything in HD. Just click on it, see if it's on here. You have to log in. I don't want to do that right now, but it works really well. And that's all. Weather's weather. Of course, you know, your Triple X for all you fanatics out there. You have erotic. You have all these different ones. You name it, it's there. Hey, that's all I gotta say. It's there. Weather's weather. You can plug it into settings, and it'll bring up all the different stuff. And we incorporated the wizard on here, so for future updates, you're gonna just click on it instead of doing the full launch and then you know, doing all the process of clean install and so on. You'll just click on here, and then any future updates we have, it'll just load them up on there and reinstall everything. So that's a good part of it. But be sure to just kind of play around and get a feel for it, see how you like it. We are going to make a different kind of a build pretty soon, something more intense to see what we can do. Focus on US market and kind of just a little less maybe, but a little more. You know, it's kind of hard to say, but it depends what kind of direction we want. Look wise, it'll be way different, more tweaks, but you get the idea. Just wanted to make this video, like I said, so you guys get an idea how everything works. The Kodi Fire build, the Kodi system, ecosystem, etc. You know, what add-on is this, what add-on is that. And of course, if you want to add feature ones, go here. Any feature add-ons, you know, type in your repo, and you back out. You can go to add-ons, install from zip or install from repo, and then whatever you downloaded at the time, it'll come up on there, and it should be installed in here without a problem. So there you have it, pretty much in a nutshell. Just wanted to give you a full explanation of the build, Kodi, and how things work. So hopefully you get a lot of understanding out of this, and you kind of get the idea, especially if you're like a new person. It's like, hey, what do I do here, or what is this and what is that? You know, at least you have an idea now where to go. And who knows, you might want to be inspired to do your own shortcuts, your own build, whatever, and just do a lot of research. But that's what we want to do today, just touch base and kind of have you understand how this all works. So there it is in a nutshell. Like I said, this is the Kodi Fire build. You can get it at http://kodifirebuilds with an s.com/repo. And again, kodifire.tv is our website. You can find us on YouTube, and you can find us on Facebook at the kodifire.tv group. And that's for any questions, any help. You know, a pretty reliable group and pretty knowledgeable people on there. And just check us out, even the community page, kodifire.tv. Check us out on Twitter, Kodi Fire, DOT-TV. And there you have it. Be sure to like our video. Subscribe to our channel for future updates, future videos. If you have any questions, concerns, comment down below. And I'll try to answer any questions I might, when I can, I should say. Pretty busy throughout the day, but until next time, happy streaming. Kodi Fire.